So it was just chugging on, and it was fine, and you know, it had its days. And then the Pentangle had Basket of Light, which was their album with, I think it was, I'm not sure if can't remember if the album was live, but it was certainly the cover was the Albert Hall. And on it was a track called Light Flight that got picked up as the theme tune for a very popular I think it was BBC, called Take Three Girls. And of course in those days you either watched BBC or ITV, and so the audience figures were enormous. And the single, whilst I don't think it was a big hit, the album sold a lot of copies. The follow-up album, what you would do, you would go into the shop and you'd go, I've got the new Pentangle album. Now in those days, the record shops used to have what they called a master bag system. You'd go in and all the sleeves would be displayed in racks under alphabetical or jazz or whatever it might be. But there wouldn't be an album in there because they were worried about them being stolen. Also, as part of the system, so they would know what to order, they would have what they called a master bag system, which is a cardboard bag slightly shorter than the vinyl album. So they put the vinyl album into the bag and they would write on it, they would have a stamp that would with the date, and they would put by the date ×2, so it meant they bought 2 copies. So they would know how it was selling. So every time, you know, most companies didn't have van reps, they would order it over the phone, it would be delivered. They would write on the master bag, stamp the date and put the number. When I went in with the follow-up, they would look at their master bag and go, oh, we sold 50 copies, or we sold 100 copies. So not knowing or not realising that they'd sold out A, over a period of time, and B, there was a hit single, they bought loads. You know, there was 25 in a box. They would buy them by the box, depending on the size of the shop. I think HMV Oxford Street, which is one of my main, if not the main shop, probably bought 100 or something like that. The thing was, I was on a sliding scale of commission. I think I was on £14 a week plus commission, and the commission was, as I say, a sliding scale. So normally my commission would be maybe £2, £3 a week, but because all those album orders came in at the same time, and the sliding scale was probably designed for, we were never going to sell that many records, that week, my commission that month, or whenever I was paid, was £75, which, you know, in pro rata is not a lot. Well, pro rata is a lot, obviously. So it was ridiculous, and I went, oh. I was walking in Burlington Arcade, why I don't know, and looking in a place called Richard Ogden, and saw a very unusual engagement stroke wedding ring that clipped. Took my wife and bought it. It was the only time and I think it cost £75, and it was the only time I would have had the money.